So this week we're thinking about doing some art that will be in respect of Earth Day coming up, and a great opportunity to do a little mixed media with items that we can find at the house. I think today we're going to try to make a mobile that we could hang from a tree in the front yard or inside your house, from the fan or from a doorknob or even just on the wall or whatnot. But the idea is to do a mobile of everybody in the house. And so this was from outside, the mulberry branch. So this could be something that we could use to suspend the items. Okay, so this is obviously a mulberry branch, a dried up one. Here's an old ruler. If you have a ruler, I'm going to put a string here and tie it up, and then I can suspend the items. These are some old coffee bags that we had our coffee in, and I'm going to cut these out to decorate the outfits. So the items we'll need are we'll need scissors. We're going to probably need some glue. I'm assuming some items to draw with if you need to, and maybe some tape. Okay. Color pencils, crayons. If you decide to color the items up, you're more than welcome to do that. Now, this is a cutout of a stencil that we drew into a little person. So I'm going to do a couple of them. Okay. And then, so at our house, we have my daughter, my son, my wife, myself, and my dog. Okay. So here, here I am going to trace out, because we have two ladies at the house, right? Okay, and it doesn't have to be a perfect tracing, but what I'd like to do is I'd like to add in the face, let's say, okay, and eyebrows down to nose, little eye, little eye. If you don't have a stencil or whatnot, when you draw, kind of draw nice and big your items, so you can cut the images out, so we can hang them from the branch or from a ruler or from whatever you want to hang up. Okay, so this is just kind of again, giving the idea. Okay, and then you can color this. You can do all kinds of things to it. You can add glitter. Now, what I was hoping was to use other items to glue, let's say, making an outfit. So if you have some old fabric that you've been cutting up all kinds of material at the house to make masks or whatever, all that leftover we could use to make other fun art projects with. So this is a coffee that we drink a lot at the house, and so for me that's yellow, there's a little bit of blue, there's some red. Okay, so maybe with the red I can put that down in a certain part of the dress so it looks like, what would you say, would that look like, what do you call it, like a belt, or you could even make them into a little head, what do you call it when you put something on the hair?
Headband.
Headband. So all this is going to get cut out anyways. I'm going to glue that on there. Then you can cut all kinds of fun shapes out of this, and you make a nice mosaic, really. So this is a multi-project. It's going to be a mobile, but also mosaic and cut out and colored and mixed media. So it's a big project. But we have some time to do some fun art. And this is a great time to do some really beautiful art. Trying to cut out a little heart there. I thought it would be kind of fun. Okay. You get the idea. Now some of that extra glue, just kind of push it around because I can add other pieces and lay it on there to add color. So I'm going to cut a bunch of pieces here and use them kind of like a tapestry or a mosaic, I guess is the word too. Make a puzzle of pieces here. So now I can just put not too much glue, okay? Just kind of spread that glue out everywhere. And then I'm gonna start just putting little pieces in there. You get the idea. I'm trying to make like a yellow blouse here. Whoa, that little piece stayed with me. That's funny. Okay. My fingers sometimes get in the way. You can use like little toothpicks or the ends of other pencils maybe if you start getting real fine detail to help put those pieces down for you. Okay, now not too much glue. Too much glue ends up being, can kind of damage the work. So I'm going to come down here and do the rest of her dress. And this time I think I'm going to use blue. So kind of stuck with some primary colors there, huh? Red, yellow, blue. So I'm going to cut a bunch of small pieces here. And I'm going to make her a little finish off her dress down here. Again, kind of working very quickly, but hoping to give you the inspiration and the idea that you can take your time with at home. I want you to make your pieces really fun and well thought out. Okay? Now, what's fun is if, you know, I can color in her hair, I can color in the face. Oh, let's put on some shoes. Unless you want to do mosaics, I'm going to give her some red boots, huh? I'm going to take some of that excess glue there to help flatten it for me. Okay, and then I think I got some. Oh, look at that! I could have used that heart right there. There we go. There's some more red. There you go. My fingers are getting all gluey. Now, if you have to take a break, that's okay. You can take a break. Come back to your art. Let it rest. Sometimes if the item doesn't want to work with you, you can help bend it the other way. Okay? So sometimes things just need a little coercing. Now remember, with art, you don't want to get frustrated at all, right? We want to use our, everything that we're learning, use it to help us create. So, I want to make these red boots. I'll try to do it. Okay, some more red boots over here. So this time what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut it out into a boot instead and just go straight for it. So, not a perfect boot or nothing, but instead of mix matching pieces there. You get the idea. All right, big red boot. There we go. Okay, so we're gonna have to let that dry, and then as we're letting that dry, I could start working on my next piece. So I'm going to let that dry there. Now I'm going to draw. I don't have a stencil for a boy right now, but I'm going to draw one out. Same idea. Let's say the head, right? And boys are typically a little bit of shorter hair. And then we're going to draw them with a shirt. Say his shirt ends down here, and then we'll just draw some little legs. Okay, so same idea. I'm going to do some blue for his shirt. I'm going to cut out a bunch of pieces. And I'm just going to kind of mosaic on there. I could just cut out one big piece, cut the shirt out and just put it straight on. I'll use that as an example. Unless you want to do mosaic too. This time I'm going to just kind of judge out my shirt there. Oops. I did too many cuts. Alright, I'll go this way. Not this way. So today, typically Eli films me, but I'm getting filmed by my wife Debbie today. So thank you, Debbie, for filming me. Alright, so that's going to be the shirt today. Not too much glue, and I just put a bunch on there, so sorry. There you go. That's a shirt. Let's say. Kind of a big shirt, but it could be fun. Now, what's fun about this is I can always add color. So, let's say some nice pink here, pink. Then I'm going to use a little bit of, almost like a yellowish Naples yellow. Okay, and then I can come back in and add some outlining. And that makes it kind of fun. Again, I'm going to go for his neck here. I'm just kind of just playing with color, having a good time. I'm going to go with some lighter blue here for his pants. And maybe kind of a rough brown for some boots. And then kind of a dark grayish black hair here. Right. Okay, so you got an idea. Same, so this is dried down a little bit. It's not perfectly dry, but I'm going to let this one dry off now before I cut that out. Now I'm going to work on this one, add a little color to her, give her some flesh tones. You know, girls now are dyeing their hair all kinds of different colors, right? So let's say purple. Okay. And then I'm going to add the face again. So you guys know I like to draw and then color and then come back in and draw again. It's just the way I like doing it. It's not something that you have to do. It's just the way it tends to work out for me. Okay. Now what I'm going to do next is I'm going to draw a little doggy that we can do a mosaic with as a doggy. Okay. So now the doggy coming up. Let's see, a little doggy, some ears, cute little eyes, some whiskers. Cute little tail, little body. There we go. That's about it for what I'm going to do. Purposes here. And now our little doggy could be yellowish. A little yellow, I guess. Maybe some yellow and brown. So I'm going to color some of it. And I'm going to mosaic some of it. And for fun, this one has that little heart there on this one, so I'm going to put that in there. I'm going to glue that in. Little heart. So I'm just going to cut out a bunch of little pieces and I'm going to overlap them. Before I do that, I'm going to find a little bit of brown. I'm going to color up some brown. Our doggie's kind of a brownish, yellowish, Dotson looking thing. We adopted her from the pound about 12 years ago, I think. She likes to take walks. She likes to sniff a lot. She likes to nap a lot. Put the heart right there. And I'm just going to kind of put glue, not too much glue, and I put down too much again, sorry. Now I'm just going to add some yellow here and there. Kind of make it fun. She's got long hair. Her name is Luna. Right? That gives a little bit of a concept. Miss Luna. Okay. We'll let those dry a little bit. Now, to make it a little stronger, I can glue those pieces of paper to some cardboard. Okay. And this was cardboard that we had at the house. Came in one of the boxes. Now what's fun with this is if you don't want to make a mobile, you can make like stand-up paper puppets. So here's another idea. But let's say if I was to glue this here and then move this over it, I could stand it up. Okay? So it would stand up like that. Or I can fold it. And you could just kind of make a bunch of fun stuff. But I'm going to focus right now on making the mobile. That's what I'm supposed to be doing. It's easy for me to lose track. Go all over the place. Get in trouble for that. Alright, so I'll let that stay there. Okay. And glue this boy down. And ideally, you know, once you glue something, you want to give it some time. You know, glue like this really works best if it's given a whole night, but you can use like stick glue. You know, that stuff works pretty fast. You could color the background in if you wanted, right? Add words, names, things like that. Making a little bit of a mess, but I'll pick it up. I don't get in trouble trouble later. Hole puncher. If you don't have a hole puncher, maybe ask mom or dad or grandma or grandpa to help push a hole through that. String's way over there. I'll get that in a second. Let that dry. String can make it easy. Lost my stick. There it is. Found it. Never been good at tying knots, so whatever way you can make a knot. Good luck. I didn't really listen to how to make good knots, so hopefully that works. I'm gonna put another string here. This string is gonna help where I can put it up on a tree or whatnot, hang it from the ceiling. On the windows, that little clasp thing, we tend to hang a lot of things on those at the house. Forget what those things are called. Now for the female. So you see right now, I'm going to try to make it balance. So it's going to kind of go like this, okay? So I'm going to put the female on the other side, and then I'm probably going to put the doggy in the middle. Now what's fun about these kind of mobiles is you really have two sides. So you can do another side, you know, maybe you do the other family member on the other side or whatnot. So that way, anyways, you could do all kinds of fun. Okay, so this is the finished project, and you know, we got a boy and a girl and a little doggy, and then on the back, maybe you take some regular photos of that you have at the house. You can cut them out and make them into figurines and glue them onto your mobile. But now you could put this, you saw how I tied the top there, and you can hang it outside or hang it inside. Okay, it's kind of a fun project. Let that spin around on you. Woo. All right, so I'm looking forward to seeing what you guys make, and have a good time. And then we will do something really fun for Earth Day. So, happy arts! Woo!